Welcome everyone, Jcrash back, Captain Phillips. Just had a chance to see this on Blu-ray, and of course all the talk is about how Tom Hanks was shunned. It's such a travesty. Yet somehow the film managed to be nominated for Best Picture. And this isn't the type of movie that I would ordinarily see. And having viewed the film, it reminds me of why I usually steer clear of these types of films. Now, admittedly, this film had me on board for the first 45 minutes to an hour, and I was very captivated by the cat and mouse between the cargo ship and the pirates, some of the different tactics that were used. So I was on board, and after about an hour, this film just went to shit, in my opinion. It turned into a United States military propaganda flick. And before you get all pissy with me, those of you who like the film, I understand that it's based on a true story. But we're talking about Hollywood here, people. And the key word is based. And oftentimes when Hollywood takes real accounts, they mold them into their own vision. And they do this in a couple of ways. They either A, make the story more appealing, they throw in a relationship or some kind of twist to it to give the movie more appeal, or B, they tend to use these historical events, especially related to the military, as propaganda platforms. And what I saw in this film is the mighty United States military. I mean, the White House was involved to rescue the heroic captain because the Americans are always so heroic and they only take on the bad guys, the pirates. And what better way to ensure that a bunch of propagandized sheeple get worked into a frenzy than to bring in the Navy SEALs? And what do? They bring in the SEALs. My God, I mean, the homoeroticism, grown men getting themselves all worked up when they see the SEALs, showing them move in and waste the Somalis. I've heard it said that the film shows the Somali side. It barely scratches on the surface. In fact, it suggests, and you kind of have to connect the dots, that these pirates were fishermen and that their fishing industry was basically ruined by global fishing industry. But it's very patronizing. It shows the boogie-eyed Somalians. They're just crazy. And it's, the gun to the head, the music, all the tactics that started to come into the film after it grabs you. And that's the thing, is it grabbed me, and then my defenses went up once I smelled all the propaganda. Kind of lures you in, and then it weaves its propaganda on you. I mean, Tom Hanks was probably the only redeeming quality about this film, and I'm sure that the real Captain Phillips, and I'm sure they incorporated elements of the real captain's accounts into the film, but I never felt a connection between myself and the captain. I never felt like one of the crew. There was just a void, a disconnect between myself and the captain. This is a disappointing film. The only reason I can think that it's nominated for Best Picture is it's a chance for more people to see the propaganda. And it just really shows what a political game the whole Academy Awards has become, and how political these nominations are and the motives behind it. And remember, folks, it's Hollywood. Okay, they're going to dress up these true accounts however they want. It's a dramatization. So those are my thoughts on Captain Phillips. It does not belong on the Best Pictures of the Year list for sure. Okay, everyone, thanks for watching. It's Jcrash.
Pretty pictures in a magazine. Everybody is so make-believe.